Welcome to the Success Sensei podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Robert Devane, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 319. 7 subtle signs that someone in your circle is wealthy.
It's the Success Sensei podcast main event.
7 subtle signs that someone in your circle is wealthy. Are 7 subtle signs of someone who is wealthy. Maybe you don't have anyone wealthy in your circle. Maybe you aspire to be wealthy. Here are some common subtle signs of wealth. Stealth wealth really comes into a lot of these, and most people who are wealthy prefer privacy over fame. So keep that in mind. Not everyone who has money likes to flaunt it. And in fact, the majority do not. Maybe that disappoints you, but a lot of the bling is fake. Oh, show, no dough. Right, number 1. They don't talk about money. Now that means they don't talk about the positive sides of money. They don't talk about the negative sides of money. Do you know the way a lot of people are always complaining about the lack of money? Well, the very wealthy don't do that. They don't talk about money. There's no need to. They have plenty. Number 2, wealthy people's clothes are different. They purchase clothes based on quality. They tend to have very few logos. So all the logos that you see, all the designer logos on people's clothes that people love to show off, they tend not to be what wealthy people, or certainly very wealthy people, choose. They may wear brands that aren't instantly recognizable. Yes, they are paying for their clothes, but as I said, it's quality. And it's not to be a walking advertisement or a walking billboard. So a lot of the time, there's very few logos. Number 3, they can make large purchases without emotion. So when they purchase something large that might stress out people on lower economic brackets, they don't show pride. They don't show worry. It's no reflection on them. Their wealth simply is. It exists. It's there. It's not tied to their emotions. Number 4, unseen large purchases. They make unseen large purchases, or large unseen purchases. Now, what I mean by that is not necessarily the flash car, the flash home, the flash clothes. They're purchasing things that aren't necessarily seen by others, that aren't there to show off. So imagine a perfect example was, think of an expensive, €3,000 plus mattress. No one's going to know that it costs that much, but it's quality and luxury and not ostentatiousness that they're purchasing. It's not for show. So they can make large purchases that are unseen by others and absolutely not to impress others. Number 5, wealthy people can take care of problems early. They don't have to wait. They can throw money at problems and make the problems go away. They might even be able to throw money at problems before the problems even exist, or certainly they take care of them early. So if you imagine in your home, there's probably many things that need to be done. There's probably a large maintenance list. Your home, your car, your job, yourself, your clothes, whatever it is, you probably have a list, and that list is constantly pushed on the back burner or constantly pushed towards the next payday, or when the funds are there, you might have a priority list of things that can get done. And what tends to get done is those things that are absolutely an urgent emergency status. But The wealthy don't have to do that. They can just throw money and take care of problems early so they don't have to wait. Number 6, the wealthy don't know the cost of everyday items, and it's simply because they're not looking at prices. Imagine being able to go to a petrol station or gas station for American listeners, and imagine being able to fill up your car to the max, to the brim, without even looking at the cost or looking at the price, and then going to pay inside that petrol station and not even know the amount. So that some people do operate like that. If you could imagine it just for a second, imagine walking in and the teller is saying, what pump was it? Pump number 2. How much was it for? Was it for €70 petrol? Was it for €90 diesel? And you're standing there going, I haven't a clue. Just tell me what it is. Take it off the card. Imagine that. The majority, 99% of people don't operate like that. So not knowing the cost of everyday items. Number 7, the wealthy are able to invest a lot of money in self-maintenance. So the money to have well-maintained possessions and also well-maintained health and fitness. It's easier to look better when you're wealthy. It's easier to maintain your possessions, your material items, and it's easier. They don't have to be the most expensive, flashy items, but they certainly will be maintained. That's one thing about the rich, is that they tend to mind what they have better than maybe people who aren't in the same economic bracket, and therefore they manage to have those possessions for longer. They have the money to regularly maintain these things, and also their own health and fitness. So they have the money to be able to pay for the best treatments, the best medicine, the best, fantastic lotions, the best doctors, the best consultants, the best trainers you can imagine. So it's easier to look better with money. So that's the 7 signs that someone in your circle is wealthy. They don't talk about money. They wear different clothes to others. They make large purchases without emotion. They make large unseen purchases. They take care of problems early. They don't know the cost of everyday items, and they're able to invest heavily in self-maintenance. I would like, again, to draw your attention and recommend the book, The Millionaire Next Door, because a lot of these points will be factored into that, and you'd be surprised at the people that are actually genuinely wealthy, genuine millionaires and multimillionaires and decamillionaires. And when you read that book, you will realize that it's not what's projected. It's not those who are screaming their wealth or trying to show off their wealth. They tend not to be the ones who are they're absolutely showing you what they've wasted money on, and they might actually be showing you the debt that they're sitting with in their everyday lives. But have a read of that book. It's a very good, worthwhile book. And I wish you all the wealth and all the riches that you desire. So keep your mind on those 7 points. Thank you for listening. I'm Robert Devane, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.